Good afternoon, dear viewers. Today we have the great potential debate between Carolina Narvaez and Santiago Gonzalez. We are in the midst of a pandemic, so our meeting will be virtual. Don't forget to protect yourself and take care of your loved one. According to the current situation, Colombia is going through the international strike in demonstration against the different reforms such as tax and health reforms. Several acts of violence have been unleashed by civilians and public orders. As a result, vandalism has been seen during these protests and generate blockades in the city, destruction of public services, food shortages, looting of shopping centers, among others. These are the questions. First, what do you think that the population, despite being in the midst of a pandemic, prefers to go out and risk their life rather than stay at home? Second, how will be the city be rebuilt? And last but not least, what will be the appropriate solution that will serve the protesters and the Colombian population in general? We start with the candidate Carolina Narvaez.
Good afternoon, Luciana and everyone. My answer is the actual situation of the national street is a big manifestation because we open our eyes to the corruption situation in the country. For that reason, I want to change this country from my experience that is when I was a representative of the Chamber of Commerce, I proposed to improve the health system. However, the pandemic was unexpected. I want to highlight a phrase that is, if people goes out to protest in the middle of a pandemic, it's because the virus is the government. It means the COVID-19 don't have importance for the Colombians because during my campaign I have heard a lot of stories to the Colombians don't have food and need to pay a refund that's unfair. In other way, if you vote for me as president, I will hear the petitions about university education for youngers in a new version with 3 or 200 tablets for education, virtual education. And the second one is generating a reconstruction plan for vandalized cities with the priority is to improve the transportation. But how to do it is about a volunteer project. And number 3 is we will open a negotiation table with the representatives of each department to plan new strategies for the reduce the insecurity in every department and city. And that are my proposals for this candidature for president. Thanks for inviting me in this debate. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Now, it is the turn of candidate Santiago Gonzalez.
Hello, my name is Santiago Gonzalez, and I'm one of the candidates. First of all, I would like to say that I think that people is very tired of the corruption that has plagued Colombia for a long time. And for now, the COVID-19 is not as dangerous as the government that wants to do what they want with the Colombians. But for now, the government is really scared, because the population has wake up, and for me, the biggest risk that Colombia faces is that the people remain silent and condemn us to many more years of injustice of part of our corrupt rulers. Okay, for this situation, Colombia will really need a tax reform. But logically one that is more friendly to the Colombian economy, and ending corruption will not be only able to rebuild the cities, but also Colombian economy will improve and progress will be seen. Okay, and for last, the SMAT must carry out his true function, which is end the vandals and not attack the true Protestant, right? And no longer focus on the tax reform and health reform. But on the reduction of on Congress to begin with the process of ending the corruption. Because, like I said, the corruption is one of the biggest problems, and it's not one of the biggest, it's the biggest problem that Colombia has, and if we want to change, we need to change that. Okay, so thanks so much.
Carolina and Santiago, it was a pleasure to listen to you. This is definitely a tough competition. I really know who I am going to vote for. And you? Have a good rest of the day.